Okay, good evening, everybody. We are back and we are live playing some more War Robots tonight. So, before we get too far into it, just a few things. I know I've actually seen a few of the new weapons out on the field. I was in a match earlier today where somebody was using an Ember, the flamethrower. It looked pretty interesting. It was off in the distance. I really didn't get a good look at what it was doing, but looks like an interesting weapon. So in a year from now, when I have enough components for one, I'll probably try one out. Um, Diamond Hunter's already. Well, I'll just join this match and not talk too much. Hey there, Pleep. How you doing? Diamond Hunter's asking me to join in, so I'm gonna oblige him. So I've got a few. I've got some points saved up to spin some boxes. We're done. So we'll get to do some unboxing later. So we're hopping right into it. Let's see what we got. I've been messing around with. I actually shouldn't have that Leo in my hangar right now. I've been messing around with something with long range power, and that's it. I really should be using more short range or more brawling type mechs, bots instead of that one, because it doesn't really dish out a lot of damage. As far as sniping and long range goes, really this Carnage is about the best about the most I should be doing. Especially if we're playing a lot of Beacon Rush where it's mostly brawling. But, we'll play it and see how it goes. The geckos on that thing aren't too high level yet, but the Trident is. Should have target locked. Alright, I'm going to worry about the beacon. That's more important right now. Well, I got your back, Diamond Hunter. Oh, he went down. Gonna fade back. Don't want to be that close. I don't know, I've been doing okay with Carnages. Not sure if they really need a buff or not. I'm actually doing half decent with the Zeus Carnage these days. It's not a high damage score. It's not a terribly high damage scorer, but I'm actually racking up a decent number of kills with it. Alright, we're not going to take the long-range Leo, because that's absolutely the wrong choice for, well, this map in general, but definitely this situation where we're getting pushed back to our spawn. Yeah, I like the Zeuses just because I like the Zeuses on the Carnage because the reload time is relatively low. So once you get those things leveled up, you can actually dish out a decent amount of damage. I pulled out my Thunder Carnage again earlier in the week or over the weekend and had a blast with it, literally. So I don't know where that sentiment's going. Yeah, you see, with that Zeus Carnage, I'm not scoring a lot of damage, but I was able to stay alive, able to actually put out a lot of damage. A decent, well, not a lot of damage, but actually contribute quite a bit with cover fire. Even if I wasn't doing a lot of damage. It was a very short match. also, so. Alright, let's see what Diamond Hunter's got in mind. And he's taking me in for another match. Alright, I've been leading off with this. So this is going to be. Yeah, this is up because it had. So if you're on. Yeah, it isn't form. Yeah, when you put cards on it. Come on, select spin. You would have these. And there you go, a gecko kill. The thing that makes this work is my trident. Ouch. It's not bad. This Leo build isn't bad. Like I said, the trident's doing most of the work. Right now, it's not, again, it's not a high damage war, but gets the job done. Yeah, really, those are only like level 7. When it gets up higher, that's, I think it's going to be really effective, and that's kind of why I was playing around with it. I wasn't really going to put it on camera yet, but hey, you know, whatever. You know, it's usable. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not my usual style, but hey, it works. I was also experimenting a little bit with a longer range Natasha too. It's got trebs and pins. I'm not and I haven't used it a whole lot. Yeah, it might. If you remember that Leo, I used to use pins on that Leo, or 3 pins on that Leo actually as my light weapons, and it actually worked out really well as a mid-range fighter. And let me empty the guns here. That Carnage doesn't want to let me unload on him. Too bad, because with this combination, I'm the knife fight and I'm the gun fight and he's the knife. And hello there to Boy, how you doing? Yeah, we've had a little bit of spotty stream performance tonight, but it seems to be doing better than the last time around. So I think we're definitely more stable. Hopefully that keeps up. And hopefully I pay attention to where I'm driving. Yeah, because that's the exact bot I don't want to run into. That's the bot I usually use to take down shielded bots. Hey, but we got the win, so. And let's see how we did. Alright, first match where I did significant damage tonight. Near the bottom of the pack, which means that everybody was doing pretty good. Just about everybody's capping beacons. Everybody did a decent amount of damage. And hello to Exotic Alpha. How you doing? All right, and Diamond Hunter is trying to get a few more people in the squad. There's some folks that I don't really know yet, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, anyway, so as I was just starting the stream and doing my intros and saying hello to everybody, Diamond Hunter invited me into a squad, so he's been calling the shots, so don't mind at all. Yep, I'm now squad leader, okay. Alright. And yeah, that was the other thing that I was going to say before Diamond invited me into squad is I broke 200 subs this week. I think it was sometime a day or two ago. I think when I posted my last Elite video. So yeah, it took long enough. Those last few subs took a long time to get. Yeah, I don't think these guys are interested. Alright, I'm just going to drop because I don't think these guys are squatting yet. Yeah, so we can get back to our other business. I'm going to collect my my tasks, switch up my hangar a little bit. Yep, so you guys got to see my not quite ready for prime time Gecko Leo in action. For a little bit while it lasted. It's not a horrible build. I need some leveling up. Just so I have something to play with in the long-range territory. I'm going to change it out, though. I think I'm going to bring... I'm thinking of bringing my Carnage back in. Let's see. And yeah, I've got a lot of bots that have just been sitting there doing nothing for a long time. I should really scrap some of them. Do I want to do the Carnage or the Raijin? And there's the Natasha build that I've been fooling around with. Again, the Natasha's only level 6, so it doesn't last that long. You know what I haven't used in a while? I haven't used the Rhino in a while. So let's get him in there. Just for fun. Alright. And thank you for the subscribe, Exotic. All right, well, let's take a look. While I've got your attention, let's do a little unboxing. All right, so I've got 148 points saved up, so I'm good to open a silver box, and maybe we'll open some 10-point boxes depending what we get. I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to go. Boy says, yay, Rhino. Yeah, it might not be yay when you see me drive it, because I haven't driven it in a while, so... Alright, 50 gold for 100 points. That's okay. Yeah, Rhino is not bad. Rhino's really coming into its own on Beacon Rush. I see a lot of people are using it as a beacon runner. Alright, let's open a couple of 10-point boxes. So I got 50 gold. That's a consolation prize, but it's better than getting, you know, two keys. Speaking of which. Yeah, there we go. That was a waste of a spin. Well, I got 4 more spins left, so let's spin them all and see what happens. 8 gold. A Nashorn, which I really don't need. A Noricum, which I really don't need. And 3 more keys. This is really pathetic. I don't know. Some people still swear by the Galahad. But I haven't run my Galahad in a long time, so I can't say for sure. The shield on that thing still seems to be really, really tough. Yeah, so you guys can probably see I haven't opened a whole lot of boxes this time around. I was saving up for a 100-point box and just not getting there. And part of that's probably because I've been fooling around with weird bot combinations a little bit too much and haven't been getting as many keys. But then again, until they finish up and implement the system where you can trade workshop points for components or whatever, however they're going to do it, it's almost not worth it because you're just never going to get enough components for any significant weapons. Alright, let's take a look and see if anybody's on and ready to squad. Those guys haven't been answering their requests. So I'm just going to drop in and do a solo match, if only so I can get used to getting back in the Rhino. Yeah, the bots that give me Galahads and Gareths still give me a lot of trouble when I don't have splash damage. And hello there to Banana Gaming and to Free Edits. So we're going to lead off with a Rhino. Which is what I usually do when I need to get back in the swings. I'll just lead off with whatever bot I need the most practice with. Oh, hi, Free Edit. Hi, Diamond Hunter. Yeah, don't always realize everybody's I have a hard time with keeping everybody's in-game name straight. Too much. All right, I'm gonna just hang on for a second, see if the connection picks back up, and try to get back in. Hey there, David. How you doing? And just to respond to the folks in the chat, I did not talk. I just can't win tonight. There we go. We won the match. All right, that was a very laggy map. I'm definitely on my Wi-Fi. I don't think the problem is with my connection. All right, let's take a look at the standings. 2 beacons got me the beacon bonus. All right. Give it a second. Looks like my connection is getting back to normal. Bear with me 1 second here. All right. So hopefully we stay a little bit more stable. If we want a squad, I will try and start up another squad. All right, not sure if you're on Diamond. I'll start throwing out invites and see who responds. And you guys are just having too much fun in the in the stream chat tonight, man. All right, give these guys another minute. And if not, I'll just try driving on my own, see if I can... Ah, there we go. Let me try and reconnect to my squad. Actually, I'm going to pause the screen where I'm actually monitoring the stream. So I think that might help me not soak up so much bandwidth. Do I know Jake Paul? Well, no, actually. I got a feeling that you guys are using slang that I'm a little too old for. Alright, so it looks like we don't have any takers. I'm going to jump in another solo round. I want to get a little more rhino practice, see if I can remember how to drive this thing correctly. Okay, guys, I'm going to start off with my rhino. Americans, this is going to be piling though. I find that I'm always getting killed before I get in range. And I do a lot better in a Russian death button griffin. So that was what I was originally going to use him for, and what I was going to use him for last time I moved all my weapons around, but I ended up going back to an RDB griffin. So right now they're sitting on my Fujin, which I haven't been using much lately. Because I don't have a third orc in my Fujin, I was using of all things, a Hydra as a third weapon just to be annoying. With the idea that I plink people with the Hydra at long range to annoy them, and then when they get close, let them have it. But I ended up not using that often. I really want to get a third orc in for that config, or find something else to put them on. Okay, we're going to run over here. Yeah, I did actually manage to trick a few people with that. With so it's going to work more. Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of lag effects here because I know it looks like I'm not registering damage right away. And somebody's using Hydras on me. Well, spirals I don't mind as much as hydras. Spirals have a more sensible flight path, where you can take advantage of a indirect fire, but they're not obnoxious like hydras. I've had people fire hydras at me. The hydras go over my head, turn around, and hit me in the back. And that just makes no sense whatsoever. Alright. So yeah, this was not a good match. I spent half the match fighting the lag more than fighting my opponents. But yeah, not a great performance by any means. Okay, I'm not even going to try a squad battle because I'm not going to inflict uh, yet until this stabilizes a little bit more. I'm not going to inflict my lagginess on the rest of you yet. So we'll jump in. We'll try another battle. See if this is getting any better. Yeah, the real problem with spirals. Spirals have that lower rate of fire, so they're not quite as annoying. And again, they don't take these crazy paths to hit you, no matter where you're hiding. So you actually can avoid them. Yeah, the aphid pattern is definitely making a comeback. Especially on maps like this one where most of the cover is low to the ground. Some of you guys probably saw some of our own clanmates have really handed me my hat on specifically on this map. And I'm already losing a weapon here. Wow. That was quick. Let's play hide behind the Leo. See you around, Pleep. Always good talking to you. It's still laggy, but I'm stable, so things are looking up. I'm definitely feeling the lag in the drive. Rather than lag a little. Not. Alright, let's see. Where do I want to go? Let's try. I usually don't spawn at this beacon, so. And that's why, because I kind of hate getting caught behind it. Alright, this game is definitely going better than the last. Just as I was about to get my butt handed to me by a Galahad, the game ends. Alright, no kills, 195,000 damage, so that's pretty lousy performance, but at least I stayed in the fight and didn't get last place that time. Alright, so my rhino is basically a waste of a bot at that point. So let's swap that out. Much as I'd like to get more practice with it, I don't think I'm putting my best foot forward doing it here now. Carnage. That's one of my favorite bots to use. I'm actually intentionally not using it. You know what? Since we talked about it, let's put in the Orkin Fujin with the annoyance on top. No, the rhino itself is not a waste. What was a waste was the way I drove it. Clearly, I need to spend some more time with it off camera. Okay, I'll drop in one more, then I'll see if I can get a squad together after this. Just because I'm not all that lag free, but at least I'm not timing out the stream anymore. Okay. So we got the valley. I like to lead off with something with some long-range firepower in this map. Yeah, I always found that the Rhino was a lot tougher to pilot than I thought it was, for some reason. Alright. That's the guy I wanted to put some fire to before. Ooh, took a step. Alright, back in the thing. Here we are, and we're gonna play the Hydra game. And make that guy not like me. Oh, I don't even want to hit that. But probably a good idea I did. Let's see if I can lob these hydras around the corner, or no, I'm going to switch to Orkins. So not as horrible a combination of weapons as you'd think. Though again, plasma is basically kryptonite to those things. Didn't even matter if I turned my shields on, I was done for. Okay, short, fast, and both dished out and took a lot of damage. I probably should have grabbed Lance. Alright, let's get up top and lob some spitballs at this guy. Ah, I didn't quite make it. Needed to take it 2 more steps back before it jumped. Alright, that was a much better match than I've had for a while. And let's see my score. Actually, okay, did a decent amount of damage for a change. And came up a little bit higher. Okay, so it looks like I found the combination of bots that I'm going to like for the day. For the day, Fujin's back. Fujin and various configs has been one of my favorites for a while that I haven't actually used in probably a couple of weeks now. Alright, let's see if I can get a squad together. Your ID is AS4CYI. I can invite you into a... to a 1v1, so give me a second. Change this up to a custom game. Okay, hang on here. A S 4 C Y I. Let's see if we can find you. There you go. All right. So I'm going to set this to... I'm going to set this to domination. I haven't tried that game mode yet. I'm going to leave the map on random just to keep things interesting. And I'm ready when you are. All right, Valley, same map. Hopefully there's enough of a delay in the... Every time I do a custom map, I lose connection right at the beginning for a few seconds during the countdown. Okay, I have no... You have not spawned in yet. Okay, well, this is a first. I don't think I've ever seen a... I don't think I've ever seen a custom match where one side didn't make it into the match. I thought beacons were supposed to be turned off for domination matches. Well, this is not all that exciting unless you spawn. Let's see, where am I? I think I'm actually at the red spawn right now. Well, we can enjoy some of the detail on this map. We've got big doors back here. All right, looks like I've got a no taker. Hate to do it, but if we're not going to spawn in, may as well not do it. Because it's kind of boring for everybody to watch if watch me run around and grab beacons. Alright. So anyway. Yeah, I'm going to keep this line up for now. We'll see how many boxes I've got back. I'm going to do like one or two more battles. If anybody wants to squad up, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to drop in and do a couple of solo battles while my internet connection is cooperating. Alright, and we got Springfield. This would have been a good one to try out, that Gecko Leo that I was fooling around with earlier. Not necessarily from this start position, though. Yeah, somebody else has the same idea as me. Hang back and pick at them. And we've already got a beacon over there. So somebody was running a runner, which is a good thing. Everybody with Zeus's on the battlefield is waiting for that guy's stealth to shut down. Okay, so we got to get in there and get some beacons back. I'm not really driving the right thing to do it in. Let's come around and dish out some. Bad time to get caught in the open. Where's that hill? Yeah, I needed to stay down here in this hollow and avoid fire for a bit, but not much I'm going to do against a rhino up close. Alright. So the key is always going to be that center beacon. Well, that off-center beacon over there. And the bad guys have it. At least it's a little laggy. And it's attackable if enough people go for it. Made it back to cover with the one weapon. Yeah, I don't know why everybody's fighting for that city beacon. That's the wrong one to go for. It's too easy to take that one back. And that's actually hurting the effort. Because they're not actually contributing to the beacon that we need to get. Because that far city beacon in that corner there is just, it's not defensible. It's too close to the main spawn. Okay, so let's see if I can take on Gecko Guy with my Hydra. Hail Hydra. Oh, that annoyed him. Let's see if I can actually make it to cover. I lost lock on him. And now we're going to get the beacon back. Got some reloads going. Now the thing to do is attack the corner beacon while defending over here. Because you can actually do both at the same time. Alright. I'll stay up on the ridge for now. I think these bad guys are running out of bots. I will keep marching on. 2 minutes left. If someone's going to spawn in, they're going to spawn in now. That looks like all she wrote for this beacon. Alright, not a bad match. That one definitely turned around and went in the right direction. 6 kills, 500k damage, 3rd place, not bad. Not bad. That's more along the lines of where I should be doing. Alright, so I'm going to do one more battle. Then maybe we'll open that last box and see what happens, just for the hell of it, and see what's going on. Although the stream has actually gotten much healthier than it has been. So we've got the canyon. Of course, I'm going to start out with something long range on this map. Really is no other choice. I just want to find a nice spot to start from. Get a little overwatch going. And make them pay as they try to approach center. Yeah, that rhino's trying to face me. So my job is, if he's going to face me and block my shots, my job is to get him to keep turning so that the other guy can shoot at him. Okay, but he's got a little too much cover for that. Let's see, I'm too close to this guy, so I'm going to get out of dodge. Take my chances with the Griffin. Not gonna happen. Got myself in too much of a pickle there. Alright, take out my trusty old Fujin. Lay down some long-range annoyance. Well, that got his attention. Alright, got a beacon capture out of that. And let's try and hold on to it now. Oh, somebody else parked a Raijin on it, so frees me up to take care of other business. Oh, this Raijin's AFK. I'm still going to clear him out, though. Come on, turn over. Oh. I don't know if you guys saw, but out on the Facebook groups this week, there's a meme going around. People are trying to convince everybody that there's a couple of stacks of boxes. One of them's over there. People are trying to convince each other that if you shoot the pink boxes, you get free bots and weapons and gold and things like that. Oh, I love it when the entire red team shoots at me. Okay, so we've got 3 guys sitting back here. Hey there, Frank. Long time no see. Oh, I got beat up. Alright, so this was a fairly nasty match. Alright, that's Facebook trying to sell me ads. Facebook ads. And actually, we did buy some Facebook ads once for my wife's business, and they were kind of useless, to be honest. All right. Well, Frank, I was actually going to call it, but I'll do if you're online, I'll do one more round with you before I call it a night. So 400k in damage. Yeah, fought hard, still lost. So let's do one more just for Frank. Alright, I'll just keep resending this invite until I catch, until my client recognizes that you're online. There you go. Got you. And let's go. Just the 2 of us this time. Alrighty. I'm going to start off with a Griffin this time. Yeah, I haven't made any more War Robots one-on-one videos yet. I'm actually not even sure if the contest is still running or if they're still taking entries or not. Really didn't get a whole lot of information about it. But we'll see. It would be nice. I told them I wanted to win an Inquisitor, if I could. Probably should ask for a dash bot, but I've seen so few. I haven't. I think I've seen an Inquisitor on the battlefield, way in the distance, and that's about it. I got my arm shot off. Alright, where is Frank hiding? This looks like it's lots of close-up fighting tonight. Come on, target that guy. Ugh, targeting fail. I couldn't hit the target lock button. There's Frank. Finally caught up to you. All right. Having a tough close-up knife fight here. I didn't even see those two guys off to the side that were slamming me. So this is the wrong bot to be getting into close quarters with, but it's what I got left, so make do. And it's just me on the field. All right. And this Rygen's got my number. Alright, I went down in a blaze of glory. Oh, you guys shouldn't be celebrating. It took 4 of you to take down a Zeus Carnage. Alright, so I dished out a lot of damage at least. Went down swinging. Only picked up 2 kills. Frank picked up 6 and dished out a heck of a lot of damage. So can't say we lost that one for lack of trying. All right, Frank. Well, thanks for a great final match, even if we lost. So I'm gonna back out of here, and let's see how many keys I've got. Maybe we'll do one more spin just for the fun of it. I got 17 keys left. May as well spin one of them, just see what happens. Yeah, I should be saving up and opening 100-point boxes, but hey, more Tempest components. Alright, that's the second batch of those I've gotten. So let's take a quick look and see how close I am to actually owning a Tempest. Let's go. Let's go find it. Tempest. I have 80 out of 10,000 now. I'm almost there. I'll have a full Tempest in about 6 more months if I get good spins. Ember, I'm at 30. Like I said, I saw somebody firing an Ember once earlier today, but I didn't get an up close look to see how much damage it was doing or anything like that. Looks like a fun weapon. Anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing with me. If you like what you see, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you guys for getting me to 200 subscribers. That's an awesome little accomplishment. It's not a huge amount of YouTube followers, but it's definitely a milestone for me because honestly, I never thought I'd have this many. So have a great night, guys. Feel free. I'll be streaming other games later in the week, as well as more war robots. I know a couple of people have been asking when I'm going to do Horizon Zero Dawn again. That will most likely be Friday late night after I do my war robot stream, which I probably will do on Friday as well. So keep an eye out, like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for coming. Have a great night.